you going, Taylor?
I'll give you a clue. I'm wearing my backpack.
Are you going to school?
Yes, I can't wait.
Before you go, do you want to spend some time with our EarlyON friends?
Yes, I do.
I'm so glad. Welcome to the EarlyON. We offer programs and services for children 0 to 6 years old and their parents and caregivers in Brantford and Brant County. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Taylor.
What did you put in your backpack for having fun at school, Taylor?
I'll show my backpack so my friends can guess.
Good idea. Are you ready to see?
I packed a book from the library and a ball.
Did you pack any things for staying safe at school?
I always have my shell, and that keeps me safe. And some things I don't pack because they're already at school. Can you guess what keeps me safe at school? Yes! I have friends who help me feel safe. And I have a teacher who I trust. I put a picture of my puppy on my desk because she makes me feel safe too. And when it's recess, there's a spot by the tree where I like to run around. It's where I feel very happy and safe.
That's fantastic, Taylor. What would happen if you didn't feel safe at school?
I might not feel very well. I might get a sore stomach. Sometimes that happens when I don't understand what we're learning.
Sometimes we need to ask questions to understand. Questions are helpful. They're a way to learn. At school, we have responsibilities, things we all need to do, but we don't need to know everything. Our responsibilities are to try our best, pay attention, and show respect. That's like kindness to the other kids and the teachers. And the teachers and grown-ups at school have special responsibilities too. Their job is to help you learn and be safe. They need to answer your questions, respect your privacy, and listen to your strong voice. They can also be people you talk to about your feelings or if you need help to feel safe.
As we all have a right to a safe school. Say it with me.
I have the right to a safe school. Before you go to school, Taylor, do you have time to read the story from your backpack?
I do. And I'd love to read the book. We talked about serious things, so let's read a silly story.
This book is called I'm Silly. Jennifer L. Home and Matthew Home wrote the words and drew the pictures for this comic book. It was made by Random House in New York City. This is Tizzy Tornado. Whoosh! Tizzy Tornado moves fast. How are you feeling, Tizzy? Tizzy says, silly. A duck is out in the pond. Then zoom! Tizzy is rushing by. Whoosh! Quack, says Duck, as feathers go flying in the air. Ha, 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 ha. Tizzy thinks that was funny. Whee! Tizzy is whooshing by the clothesline. Oh, there are Sun and Grumpy Cloud. What are they doing? Yes, they are having a picnic. Tizzy asks, want to see something silly? Sun says, sure. Whee! Tizzy is spinning in circles. ha ha. Tizzy thinks that's funny again. Sun doesn't think so. Tizzy asks, but wasn't it silly? Sun and Cloud have grumpy faces that say no, they didn't think it was silly. Now how do you feel, Tizzy? Tizzy says bad. Maybe being silly isn't always funny. So Tizzy helps pick up the pieces of the picnic and says, I'm sorry. I was being too silly. Now Sun and Cloud are smiling again. They feel better after Tizzy's apology. They say, it's okay, Tizzy. Would you like a cookie and some milk? Gulp, munch. Tizzy is being silly when he eats, says Sun. Ha 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 ha. All the friends can laugh together. I'm so glad we could all be together. Thanks for joining our EarlyON activity today.